Long time no see. No sea. Yeah, we are on the sea, but we are in the harbor, so no sea going. Anyway, it has been a while. We have been lacking a bit with the videos because there isn't too much happening.
No.
No.
Well, lots been happening, but not something that is interesting to show you guys.
Yeah, we mostly...
Or we don't think it would be interesting. It's just our regular daily life.
Yeah, so... Yeah, on our last video we arrived in Las Palmas.
Yes.
We arrived at night with the hope, we were ready to...
With the hope, the expectation...
To park our boat in the marina. We even had deflated our subs. So we were ready. We were like... And we were arriving at night.
We were so young and naive in 2023.
And it was just getting dark and we were going through the busy harbor. It was stucking the sail away nicely. And then suddenly there was a whale next to us, which we obviously didn't get on camera. But in the middle of the harbor, a whale. So...
Just outside
the
harbor, not in the harbor.
That really startled us positively. Then we sailed into close to the marina. We called them on VHF and we're like, yeah, we're here now. They were like,
hello. You said there would be plenty of space after the 20th of November. Now we're here.
And it was the 3rd of December. So and then they were like, yeah, drop anchor and then come to the office. And yeah, we dropped anchor. We sort of told them like, we have no means to get ashore, and it was swelly.
Yes.
Where we anchored first. So we went the next day. They couldn't really tell us, like it could be 10 days, it could be a month. They didn't know how long we have to wait. So we were really in a bad mood, right? Yeah, I don't know. Tell me.
Enough. What was that about?
We are turning crazy. We won't get a spot in the marina.
We won't?
We haven't.
Oh, we haven't.
We are a week now here on anchor. At least we moved from our first spot, which was rolly as hell. I couldn't sleep. So that's further in.
Now it's still moving, but things we don't have to clean up after ourselves.
Yeah, we couldn't
clearly.
Eat. We could not eat. We were like, wah.
Oh, before we couldn't have anything out.
Yeah.
It was like sailing on anchor.
And today it was quite windy, and tomorrow, so we hope that hopefully by tomorrow we can get in the harbor so we can walk off the boat, walk high a bit more, have some showers.
Sorry that the camera's jumping, but
clean up.
Kai's insisting that I play with him while filming Leo.
Yeah, the dramas.
Yeah, it's like... No, I mean, we talked about it today and we realized that if this was like the beginning...
that's not gonna be useful if it's like that. Nobody wants to watch that.
I'm just saying that we talked about it today and we agreed that if this had been in the beginning of the season or just earlier in the season, we would have been like, oh, this is great and this beach is right there and it's only rolling a little bit and we don't have to pay so much and we're saving so much money and all of that. But now we are just really in a different headspace. Mindset.
Yeah, we thought we come back and we get straight our marina spot. We sort of had expected that. So.
Because they told us.
Yeah, they sort of told us, but I guess it's busier than
anybody expected.
Yeah. And that's it. I mean, it's fine. It's just that you expect something and you get something else, which is a bit weird. But it's okay. I mean, we have everything we need. Weather is fine.
So far.
But slowly, it would be nice to get in the marina.
Well, I think it's important to say that we've been to Marina Las Palmas before. We just arrived earlier. We've been here for a couple of weeks on anchor.
Yeah.
And it was fine. A little bit of struggle, but generally fine. We had our friends there. We were fine. We didn't expect to go in the marina, but now we had sort of expected to go in the marina, start working, get more of a daily routine, regular life.
Yeah.
And we were in that mindset. And then we were back on the anchorage. without a dinghy, with a fair bit to paddle the dog every day.
Yeah, and a weird swell this time because
yeah.
the wind was more easterly.
Yeah.
I mean, we couldn't have stuff on the table every day, like things would fly around. Even our wine bottle, which we needed to stay sane, would not stay, so that was a no-go.
And it was lots of drama all the time because the wind would shift.
Yeah.
And there were a lot of boats, and we all wanted to tuck in there really tightly in a very narrow space, and then the wind would shift and somebody's anchor would drag, somebody would have a longer chain than the ones behind, and so there was a lot of shouting and just sitting there and watching the anchorage every day, so we didn't get a lot done.
Further, somebody just dropped their dishes in the sea. Anyway, and we had to re-anchor 6 times in a week.
In 3 weeks.
Yeah,
we were there for 3 weeks.
Yeah, but more. Yeah, okay. Yeah, and in the midst of all of that, we also found an anchor and a chain.
Yes.
Remember that?
Yes, I do remember that because there were people dragging, and then they got caught on a chain with an anchor that didn't have a boat at the end of it. So you realized.
Yeah.
And then you went diving for it.
Yeah, and it took me a good hour to get this 10 millimeter, 40 meters of chain and this big anchor up. It was quite the operation. And then I posted it on Facebook and we found the owner.
Yes. Who happened to be Danish.
And we even got some money for it. Nearly there. Yeah, I noticed it. Today was anchor retrieving day, so that was hard. I think it's 10 millimeter chain.
What happened?
So another boat was dragging and they picked up an anchor, and I couldn't figure out it. I was pretty sure it doesn't belong to any boat. So then I went wind foiling, and while I was wet anyway, I thought, let me dive. And then I dove 10 times and I found it, followed the chain, and it wasn't attached to any boat. So
now you pulled it up.
Now I pulled it up. That was quite hard actually.
It's a lot of chain.
Yeah, I dived down, I attached the chain, a rope, and then we pulled it up with a windlass.
Yeah.
And then the rest by hand.
And now you hope you can make money off it.
Yeah.
Brilliant, we need it. Yeah. Good job, babe.
But then after...
Hold for water pump?
But then finally, after a short wait of just 17 days on anchor, we were called on the 22nd of December. We were called by the marina, and because we had lost hope. We were like, Christmas on the boat, that will be not on the anchor. But then they called us and we got in. A little update from Doryman. Pernille washed her hair. And why is that?
The marina.
After 17 days on anchor?
17 days, yes.
And waiting, and so today
I just posted a story about all I want for Christmas.
Yeah, maybe you should talk into the camera. Say that.
Yeah, okay. I just managed to post a story that all I wanted for Christmas was to get a spot in the marina. I go to the supermarket, it's 20 minutes away. As soon as I get to the supermarket, Leo calls me. It's like, get back here, we have a spot in the marina. So I walk back and we're in the marina, and then I have to do it all again. But
yeah.
That's fine.
Now it's easier to walk Kai.
Yes.
You baked a cake. And I'm using my new induction cooktop, which I bought in Lidl for 30 euros, because electricity is always included. And we're cooking some chickpea soup, hopefully. And it's not too bad. Let me show you around. That is the harbor. That is the sky. Very nice. We're quite far from everything, but that is quite nice as well. And now we're ready to spend 2 months here. Yeah! Pretty cool. We even set up our cockpit tent here. because otherwise it would rain into the boat. We haven't drunk alcohol for nearly a month.
This is the bottle my parents left. We don't go around buying stuff.
So we saved that, we said, for when we get into the harbor, and that was today after 17 days of waiting.
It's finally Christmas.
Yeah, and it's... Okay, that's it. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Happy Christmas! Yeah!
Kai is just crying.
Yes! You want to say Happy Christmas too? Come on. Come on. Give them a Happy Christmas. Give them a little kiss. Give them a little kiss. Happy Christmas!
And here we are still in the marina.
Yes, and then you managed to give the anchor back to the guy when we were here.
Yeah, and the easiest solution was to put it all on penniless sub, which was very borderline. Like, I don't know, 200 kilos of anchor and chain, and the sub was about to sink.
Yeah.
But it worked.
Yeah, it did.
On our little workhorse. And then came...
Workhorse. What, the sub is a workhorse?
Yeah.
Ah.
You thought you were a workhorse?
No, I'm a show pony.
Show pony. So we loaded now the chain we found. It's probably like over around 200 kilos.
Yeah.
Onto penniless sub, and it's about to...
My sub?
Yeah, of course. I haven't put it on my new sub. But I think one wrong wave and it all goes bloop.
Yeah, Kai, I'm not happy with this situation either.
It's a bit heavy.
Putting our stuff in danger.
A bit heavy on the one side.
Wait, maybe you should hurry because this sub loses air really fast to begin with. Better paddle faster! Okay, you're kind of photobombing here.
Came New Year's Eve.
Yes.
Again on the boat.
Yes.
There was
And yeah, but the day before we already had some big
Fireworks.
drama. So there's a big road up here. Maybe we put in a drone shot so you can see. So it's quite like there's like one big road in all of Gran Canaria, basically.
3 lanes or 4 lanes each way.
Yeah, and then there's a truck. I think it had an accident, and there was a huge truck fire. But we heard these 2 big
Explode.
kaboom, and I thought they were just like these fireworks. I don't know what they're called, but the ones that make a big kaboom.
Yeah, but then it started smelling rubber, and I went outside and I was like, yeah, that's not firework, that's tires exploding.
Yeah, so that was quite dramatic. But New Year's Eve was actually not so bad. There were fireworks everywhere, but they fired them a lot further away, so it wasn't too loud for Kai and things. So he was alright.
Yeah, and we did.
And you had the man flu on New Year's Eve, so that was delightful.
We did the one thing you're not ever supposed to do. We tested our very old little.
Why are you saying that on the internet?
Because we don't have footage for it. We can say whatever we want. Nobody, there's no proof we did it.
No, except for you telling the world that you did it.
Yeah, I didn't want to do it, but then somebody else fired like life-saving.
Oh, that justifies it.
Rackets,
yes.
And then I was like, here we are.
You can break the law if somebody else does it right before you.
Yeah, and then we had those. I think they're from the 80s, and they all worked. But they're not really like they just go like. Yeah.
And you almost set a boat on fire.
The lifeboat. Sea rescue boat. Anyway, that was fun.
Anyway, Leo, a sick Leo who had had a glass of champagne should not be allowed at any kind of explosives.
But you have to train those scenarios. Okay.
Anyway, so yes, and then it has been lovely to be in the marina, but it's still not perfect conditions.
No,
quite windy.
We got the pontoon T, and T stands for torture.
Yes.
We are on the best part of T, but it's the most exposed. And normally you don't have a lot of south winds, but thanks probably to climate change. This year there's a lot of south wind. So we're rocking a lot.
So we've been struggling, as
But,
you can tell.
yeah.
It's been a struggle. Okay, complaining a lot.
No, okay, no, but life is good. We're getting some work done, some interesting opportunities.
Yeah, that's why it's so important for us to be somewhere where it doesn't move a lot, because this is the time that we actually try to make a bit of money online. And if the boat is moving all the time, you know, concentrating and stuff becomes really hard. So
it's already hard when you have limited brain like me.
That's a weird thing to say. A limited brain, your memory sucks. You're like a goldfish, but that's why you go through life so happily.
Yeah.
And you will forget I said that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's it for this little update.
Yes, and then in a couple of months, or less, we will be off again.
Yeah.
On great adventures, hopefully.
Yeah.
If the boat still floats.
Hopefully.
By then, yes.
And the engine still turns.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope
So,
so.
thank for being patient with us.
Yeah, and Kai is officially snoring, but I don't think you can hear it.
No.
That's how interesting we are. The dog is snoring.
Yeah. Have a great day.
Have a great day. See you soon.
See you soon.
Bye.
Before you go, we have a little extra.
That's...
So that was still from Tenerife. We have met some awesome people that reached out to us while we were sailing here. They found us, and actually while we were there we didn't film anything, but Austin is his name. He came and picked us up, and took us on a road trip over Tenerife, and we went snorkeling. And
you went snorkeling.
I went snorkeling, and it was quite fun. So here's a few clips put together from our old GoPro.
Your free diving experience.
Enjoy it.